Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming this on the patio, so you're going to hear wind chimes and traffic and birds and Dutch and everything, but I just wanted to be outside since it's beautiful today. So I am bringing you my very first completed coloring book. I finished Miss Fintastic from Deborah Muller, and oh my gosh, whoever knew that could be possible for me to complete a coloring book? It's like crazy. But I did, and I'm so excited. So like one down and like what, 470 to go. Okay, that's sort of a joke, maybe. But I started keeping track of coloring this book in 2020, and I started at 30 pages. There was total 40 pages. I just want to make sure I'm in the frame here because I'm on the patio and it's a little bit funky. I want to make sure totally in. Okay, yeah, in the frame. And I don't know if you can see or not because the light I know is a little bit off, but I started tracking how many pages I had left on February 27th of 2020, and I had 37 pages. So there were 48 pages total in this book, including like the title page. I had already done 3 when I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to complete this book. So I'm really happy that I did, and it had, it was in my pages, my books to complete, 10 books to finish, I guess, is that what it was called for 2021, and then I didn't finish it, and then I had planned on finishing it this year in May, for May, but I had to have my surgery, and I couldn't, finish it then. I think I had like 6 pages left to go, and so finally in July I got it done. Yay! Alright, so I'm just gonna get started and I'll show you all my pages. So I used a lot of water mediums in this book. This book has everything in the kitchen sink. I've got regular colored pencils, I have watercolors, I have acrylic thinned out, like acrylic, metallic acrylics thinned out for watercolor. I have markers, I have stickles, I have Posca, I have Nouveau glitter markers, I have oil based pencils blended out with baby oil. I have everything in this book. So, oh, and distress inks too, a lot of distress inks. I can tell by this background that it's distress ink. So there you go. I like this one a lot. I think it's cute. I used a lot of satin glazing liquid from Golden satin glazing liquid on my pages so that they would take all the abuse of the different water mediums. So I can tell, I think this was Neocolor 2. I used a lot of Neocolor 2, a lot of Inktense also. Well, if I can get it to turn the page. Some of them I did a background, some of them I didn't, you know. This one is my favorite one of the whole book. I love this one. I love the color combination between the red orange, and then the blue around her. I don't know, there's just something about that color combination of the blue and her tail that I find particularly striking, and I think this is my favorite image, colored image from the entire book. I really like that one. I can tell I used the Neocolor too on this one also. That one I can tell is just colored pencil and Fila. Some of them I wrote down what I did on the actual page. Fila colored pencils, and then I think this is, there's a little bit of glitter. Maybe stickles. I'm not sure. I see some gel pen in here. I know I used some, what do you call it? Pentel Sparkle Pop, and also Jelly Roll glaze pens and the Moonlight pens. Some of them, like this one, I just did really quick. Well, all of them were quick, but some of them in particular were very quick, you know, just with like some alcohol markers and a little bit of pencil or gel pen. This one I know, I know for a fact her tail and the stone that she's sitting on That was acrylic, like Deco Art Extreme Sheen paint, thinned out with a little bit of water to kind of do a metallic watercolor. This one was alcohol marker with pencil and various other things over it. I really like the water on this one. I don't know exactly, it's just little, but I still really like it. It's fun. Sharpies, I had written down there that I did this one with Sharpies, and looks like probably a white gel pen. That one I know just by looking at it is probably like the Gung Hai. I don't know how you say it. The oil pencils, the Hero pencils, I think they were called Hero. They were oil based. I used those a lot and blended them out with like a Q-tip and some baby oil. Just a colored pencil there. This one was done fairly recently, and it is alcohol markers and the tail and the dolphin and her crown, and then some of her hair was the Fintastic metallic watercolors. I had purchased those a long time ago with the stimulus money and never used them, so I'm like, girl, you gotta start using your supplies there. I could tell this one was treated with the satin golden, so I'm thinking this was probably Neocolor too. I see some gel pen and white Posca on there. Same thing with this, was done mostly with the Extreme Sheen, Deco Art Extreme Sheen paint watered down. And then some pencil. Nothing there but probably alcohol markers and some white gel pen. This was done with the Deborah Muller watercolor paints from her Etsy store, the metallic, and I don't know if it's picking up or not in this light, but I did her hair and the tail. Everything is done in that, and they're so pretty, you guys. So pretty. Ugh, her paints are fabulous. This one, I think, I don't know what this one was. Must have just been colored pencils. Oh, blended out with oil, I can tell. So that must have been the Gung Hai pencils, Hero pencils. I believe this one is either Distress Ink or Neocolor 2. More of the blending, yeah, with the Hero pencils and Copic Spica gel pens, the glittery ones. Distress Ink for the background, and I believe Neocolor 2 for her. Alcohol markers and white gel pen. This one was the markers that were just sent to me recently, Art Beak markers, and then I did some colored pencil over it and the Nouveau glitter markers on her tail and the blue around. I don't know if that's going to show. Those Nouveau glitter markers are a little bit more subtle, but I really like this one too. Again, because I think I lined it in blue and I like orange and blue together. Hero pencils blended out with baby oil. I really like that look because it gets rid of all the white spaces on this, the Amazon paper. When you do that, it totally gets rid of all the white space. Distress Ink and maybe Neocolor 2 is what I'm thinking, and some gel pen and Posca. This one also is those Art Beak markers and some pencil. This one I had written down. This one's from 2020. Stickles, Hero pencils. So, yep, blending out the Hero pencils with baby oil. I do that a lot in these Amazon books, or at least I did. This was my last page. I finished on July 7th, so that's when I completed the book. And I used... What did I use? I know what I used. I used Farben pencils blended out with baby oil, and then I used Nouveau glitter markers and alcohol markers for the bubbles and some white Posca in the inside the bubbles. I guess I could take this out now. And yeah, that was my last one. And this one, I think was Distress ink and Neocolor 2, I believe. Yeah, Neocolor 2. And looks like some glitter something. So it must have been the Nouveau glitter markers. White Posca and yellow Posca in her hair. I have found that I am really becoming a fan of my yellow Posca pen. I use it a lot. I'm going to have to go over to Blick's and get another one because I don't want to buy a whole set just for the yellow. And I have a Blick close by, but I use the yellow Posca frequently when I'm coloring eyes or hair or anything for like highlights. I love it. This one was from last year. This one was very glittery. I think her body was pencil, like the Hero pencils blended out, or Neocolor 2. I don't think it was Neocolor. It must have been the Hero pencils blended out, and then the tail I blacked out completely, and then I put a bunch of stickles, different colors of stinkles, but different colors of stickles and white. And this has a lot of sparkle in her tail. I don't know like if it's gonna show up or not, but and then it kind of smudged and I was gonna fix it, but I decided to just leave it alone. And glaze, Jelly Roll glaze for her headband. Neocolor 2 here. Distress ink, and I don't know what her skin is. Must have been pencil blended out, I think, and then I used Wink of Stella over like just about everything, the tail and her feather and her hair and stuff like that. I like this one. I like the color scheme of it. This one was pretty recent, May 15th, and I was kind of stuck on color palettes because I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again. So I looked through a book of mermaid art that Lavelia had given me from Lavelia's Coloring. She passed along a book to me that she had actually had a second copy of, I think. So she sent it to me, and I was very appreciative of it. So I looked through that book for inspiration for a color pattern, and I saw this, and I really, really, really liked that color palette. So I went with that. So I like that one quite a bit. It's a bit more unusual than some of the others. This one was very recent, and this one I believe was alcohol marker. Yep, alcohol marker and Nouveau glitter marker and white Posca. This one was done a while ago. Looks like some kind of pencil, probably blended out with oil, and white Posca and just some distress inks on the background. That's alcohol marker with Pentel Sparkle Pop in the tail. I think that's really pretty. I think there's only like one more page left to go. Yeah, and then this one, I think just alcohol marker and pencil for that one, and white gel pen. So that was it, you guys. So yeah, it took me from sometime in 2020 until July 7th of 2022 to complete Miss Fintastic. It feels really good to complete a coloring book. I know it's like some people might climb Mount Everest, some people might write the great American novel, other people walk across country. I completed a coloring book, so woo, go me. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I am planning on completing another book this year, also by Deborah Muller, which is the Artsy Girls, because I'm participating in the Artsy Girls Challenge. So I'm planning on completing that. Other than that, I don't know for sure if I'm going to get anything other ones completed this year, but you never know. It was kind of fun to do this, counting down. I got 5 to go, 4 to go, 3 to go. You know, it was exciting for me. So I know there's a lot of you guys that complete coloring books all the time, so it's old hat to you, but to me, it was a big deal. So very exciting and fun, and thanks for watching my completed coloring book video, and I will see you guys in the next one.